So welcome to Thursday Night Football. It is the 4-1 Eagles going up against the 1-4 Giants here at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. And I think the challenge for the Eagles tonight is to make sure they enter this game energized and amplified, as the last four teams that they faced were playoff teams, and obviously the Giants are not. And meanwhile, for the Giants, they are coming off a very dispirited loss against the New Orleans Saints, which they were trying to rebound from again this evening. Now, I think the interesting thing is that when Brian Daboll was looking at the calendar and he made the switch from Russell Wilson to Jackson Dart, he thought that this kind of two-game stretch might be a little bit more easy for Dart. Obviously, yes, it was the Chargers, but the Chargers are a West Coast team coming to the East, and you're trying to catch them off the fatigue, and obviously going up against the Saints, who were winless at the time. The good news for Dart is that they were able to ride off of that emotion from the quarterback switch and that whole beginner's transition and get a win. It did help that Joe Alt, the second left tackle on the depth chart for the Chargers, went down in that game, and there was no Khalil Mack. But by the time they did get to New Orleans, you know, the Saints were ready to show their pride, finally get a win, and basically baptize him in the NFL, getting 2 picks on him and obviously showing him a lot of pressure. Now, Jackson Dart will also have to continue with the challenge of not having Malik Neighbors, who we know is out for the season with an ACL injury. And in addition to that, no Darius Slayton, who injured his hamstring in the fourth quarter of the game last week, and he will be out of this game as well. And speaking of wide receivers, on the Eagles side, both Devonta Smith and A.J. Brown have been very vocal about wanting to contribute more and participate more, particularly A.J. Brown, who's coming off 43 receiving yards in the game last week and is looking for his second 100-plus receiving yard game tonight. But the good news for the Eagles, they are getting linebacker Nakobe Dean. Dean making his 2025 debut tonight after injuring his patella in the wildcard game against the Packers back in January. So we'll see how it goes Thursday Night Football with the Eagles at the Giants.